super excited to be here. Chase Rawson, Rub Line Marketing, and his whole family is here in camp. Mike Fear, Dead Ringer Broadheads. It's going to be a really, really fun time. We've been looking forward to this hunt all year, me and Jason. It's our last hunt of the year. We've got our Traditions firearms with us. Striker fires are dialed in and ready to rock. And it's just a great time of the year. You get those muzzleloaders out, the rut's over, we're tired. You're just exhausted from what we do. And it's just fun to come out and hang out in a big deer camp with family and friends, talk about hunts and make memories and eat great food. And, you know, hopefully we'll kill some deer we need to, but at the end of the day, it's about the experience and, you know, and the camaraderie, and that's what's getting ready to happen. So super excited. It's our first hunt here in Iowa at Three Forks Ranch, and we're tickled to death to be here. So hopefully we can get a couple big bucks on the ground. It's gonna be tough. Weather is our only issue. The food is here, the mature deer are here, but weather's gonna be an issue because we literally have a small window in this 5-day season if there's any decent weather. But we're here, let's get it on.
Harry Cale and Jason Bowers are in Iowa. Hunting in Iowa is all about the experience, as Chase Rolfson and family host the guys to a memorable deer camp. Mike Furia from Dead Ringer is also there to join them as they all seek the adventure of a lifetime. Iowa hosts some world-class mega giant deer. The chase is on. Who will be the first one to drop a giant Iowa buck down on the ground? Harry Cale is hunting in Iowa.
We're still grinding. We'll see what happens. 229 yards, man, it's a long shot. He's walking. Come on, come on. Yeah, if he'll get right there on that knoll, we'll light him up right there.
Jason Bowers and Harry Cale are with Mike Furia, dialing in their Traditions muzzleloaders. Mike is the first up.
Fire in the hole.
And shoots a little high.
3 inches high.
Did you have it at the center?
Center.
Jason is next.
Most people line their gun up before they come to Iowa. I just flat out haven't had time. We just got back from Kansas a week and a half ago. I had to work. Wind's blowing 95 miles an hour, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, he put it right through the freaking bump stake, didn't he?
Did.
Did you, mister?
It needs to go about 2 inches.
That's it.
It's dead center. That's why I love Traditions. There's not a easier muzzleloader to sight in than this Traditions right here. I love it.
But Harry Cale is going to be the first up to hunt in Iowa on the 5th of December.
Good morning from Iowa. It's been 2 years since I've hunted Iowa, and glad to be back here. This is the first time I've actually ever hunted with a muzzleloader here, so got the old striker fire with me, so I'm pretty excited. Got CRP over here below us. It makes a cut in an inside corner full of deer, and there's a big cedar thicket over at this pond. So I will say this, there are big rubs. I mean, the size of our thigh, several of them in here, so there's a big deer here. I just want him to get him, come close enough and fire up this old smoke pole again. We're hoping for good things.
Being that it's the end of the rut, Eric's first day is a disappointment. Jason's on the other side of the property scouting.
It's heavy. Oh, yeah. Just a big solid 8, ain't it?
It might be a 3-year-old. We're doing something a little different. It's something that I like to do. Eric is hunting this morning, but me and Chase and Mike, we just jumped in the car. We're glassing, riding around, trying to figure out what they're doing, where they're at, rather than pushing in and maybe bumping something in the morning. If we can find them where they're going to bed right now, they'll come right back out this afternoon. So
They spot one of their 3-year-olds in danger of being a victim of a deer drive.
Are we near them?
Yeah, they're standing right there.
It's ours, isn't it? Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw
Damn
him.
pretty 2-year-old.
He's still there. He's chasing. Wait, Doug. Wait.
There's 3. That's the deer you don't shoot. That's one of our future giants. We're just riding around looking. That right there is why you come to Iowa and manage your ground. The only problem is we got 2 guys standing right here with muzzleloaders, and we got 2 guys standing right here. So we just saved that deer's life, 100%. If he would have crossed the road, they would have shot him. And there's another one.
Come on, that was a decent one.
He's standing right here. He just went across the road 50 yards.
There's one looking right at us.
He's solid, bro.
That 8.
Yeah, that's a solid.
Yeah, that's a solid 8, dude.
Shoot. Good luck, buddy.
Go ahead, subscribe to our channel, like it. You're going to get that little notification bell. It's going to go off, let you know when something new hits. Happy hunting this fall. We love everybody. Thank you again.
The guys are in Iowa with Chase Rolfson and his family.
There's nothing better than when you come to deer camp and everything is taken care of for you. My wife has cooked, cleaned, done everything in this house. And she even brought assistants. Where's Sammy at? Sammy out there? This is Samantha. Samantha has been in charge of prepping and baking and cooking, and she even rearranged our living room. And there's our other helper.
The desserts have been
Spot on. Yep.
I'm just a chow hound waiting to get in line here. I'm starving.
When you're with the hounds.
Come here. Yeah, say hello. Say, Remy. Say hello. Good boy.
There's 2 things you remember when you spend time at deer camp. And one of them obviously is if you're successful in your harvest and what the hunt was like. But the other thing is what happens at camp.
I got fat.
Yeah.
That's what happened at camp this year.
We ate good, we told a lot of stories, we laughed a lot, and you know, regardless of whether you harvest an animal or not, you take that home with you forever. So we still got a couple more days to get it done. So
Day 2 here in Iowa, and it's a stark reminder of just how tough deer season gets once the rut's over. I mean, a week ago deer were up banging around everywhere. Now it's just they were in winter mode, and it's all about eat and sleep and repeat.
Eric sees a little 6-point active and making a scrape.
Right here.
Then a smaller 8-pointer comes in. The deer movement is starting to pick up again.
As I'm hunting, you know, we've got a ton of trail cameras out here on this farm in Iowa. We're just learning stuff. And all these scrapes are starting to bust back open right now. I've noticed it. We got bucks starting to bump does again. So as we're checking cameras, I'm gonna freshen these scrapes up this all-season buckler. I mean, it's a really good synthetic attractant.
While Eric finishes putting out the Tink synthetic, Jason's on the other side of the property battling the wrong wind.
Afternoon 2. This is a little unorthodox. The wind is completely wrong. My old hunt mate is telling me that I'm a fool if we sit in the blind down there. Hopefully, we'll see more of the shooters we saw last night or this morning.
Jason sees a big, mature buck in the distance.
Yeah, that's him.
He's going to try to rattle him in.
He's like 160, 165 big. He's a 9. That might be that 116-inch 9-pointer. He might just be a big 8 if he's a big 80. Yeah, my buddy, that's a big deer.
We are super fired up and we need you to support us, guys. So go over, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And every time we post something, you're gonna get that little bell going off and you're gonna know instantly that you can go over and watch it and catch what's going on.
Eric Hale is on his 2nd day hunt in Iowa.
One thing I can honestly say
about hunting that I've learned through the years is if you see old stands that hunters have used in the past, you better pay attention because somebody put in a lot of years and figured something out, especially if it's a permanent stand. And this old porta-john right here is so cool because it sits right up here on a tight pinch point, and it's right here on a little tucked in interior field of grain. And I bet for years somebody stood right here and killed deer out of this. I bet there's a lot of big deer died out of this old porta-john. And they're perfect old stands when they get done with them. Heck, you just set them up and you use them forever. They never go bad, so.
The hunt starts with a doe in the distance.
Right there comes a deer now.
Then what looks like a nice mature buck shows up. However, Eric's disappointed he only has one side of his rack.
Always a good sign, already moving.
The second day comes to a close.
We're out here for first shotgun in Iowa, and weather's not the best. Tonight was a great night. I mean, I passed up an awesome buck. If he had both sides, I would have killed him. I mean, he was a big mature deer. He just broke off one complete side of his rack. But and the deer right now basically are just back to doing what they were. You know, they've gone back to, it looks to me like a feed, sleep pattern repeat. But the weird thing was tonight is we actually had bucks bumping does around. So I'm thinking that you're getting ready. I mean, it's December the 6th. You go back 30 days roughly, and you're right there on that edge when does are going to come back in again. And I think that's what we got. So between warm weather coming, short season, and if they start actually breeding does again, the best bet right now is to absolutely to just jump on food and ride them on food. And then in a couple mornings, we've got a couple bedrooms we can go slip into and try it and hope for the best. But everything's ready. We just need a little bit of luck on our side. Tough year.
Sometimes the early bird gets the worm. But if you're the cameraman Joe, the earlier you go to snooze, you lose. By going to bed early, Joe doesn't get the memo that the guys aren't hunting early in the morning.
I'm just glad I got the memo last night.
Yeah, Joe woke up this morning 5 o'clock.
I sat here till 6:15 waiting for him.
He come back in the room and he goes, "Did somebody? Are we not going hunting?" And I went, "No, we all decided that last night." And he went, "Well, somebody told me I should went to bed at 6:30."
Joe, you were gonna get up at 5 anyway.
I thought we were getting up and going hunting, so I went to bed early like normal human beings do.
But it's been a good camp. It's been a really good camp. We just can't seem to get any deer.
Anyway, looking for something mature tonight. Call it good because it's been a long season. It's like Jason said and me both said, we're wore out. This thing, it's the coolest thing ever. It gives you the best wind you can possibly imagine. I mean, you can just tell thermals. See, there's that south right there. That southwest is perfect. It's actually blowing like west, southwest, and every now and then it's got that south in it. And all these deer are gonna wanna come right up to me. So I love to hunt quartering winds because, you know, last night we hunted here, we were blowing a northwest, which was directly making deer come to the field with the wind behind their back. Tonight, the wind's going straight, quartering to the timber, which is gonna force them down. I think we're in the money tonight.
Make sure you subscribe and like the page. On top of that, make sure you click the little notification bell. That way you'll be one of the first ones to know when a new video drops.
Eric Hale is hunting Iowa. The last 2 days haven't had too much movement. Eric passes on this single rack buck
Passed up an awesome buck.
and is now on his 3rd day hunt.
Day 3 here in the beautiful state of Iowa. We're sitting back here tonight in the same place that we sat yesterday. It's old porta-john here on the hilltop. We saw a lot of deer last night coming this corn. Our issue is all of our standing corn is down over the hill. And it's not the fact that we can't see deer, but all of our shots are like 160 to about 220. That's a long shot with a muzzleloader. I feel like this striker fire, we can pull it off. I shot one in Virginia 188 this year, so I would rather be about 75 yards closer, but there's not a dang thing I can do about it. So I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna get super tight on that old big buck that comes out and squeeze the trigger. We're still grinding. We'll see what happens.
With the sun starting to set, Eric glasses the 9-pointer that has made his way just a little closer, but still remains quite a distance away. Eric realizes this is going to be a long shot and a long wait, but prepares his Traditions muzzleloader and turns on the Tacticam, hoping this hunt will end in a kill to record on camera. These bucks are on to the presence of a doe. Eric's going to have to be patient now as the 9-pointer is following a hot doe.
229 yards, man, it's a long shot. He's walking. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, if he'll get right there on that knoll, I'm gonna light him up right there. Oh, he's thinning that doe right there. Gotta see what he is. 179. Are you on him? Yeah, I can kill him right there. Yeah. Yo. Just failed. Bam! He didn't run 30 yards and just dumped up right there. He is damn. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I love deer hunting. I love hunting with a smoke pole, old muzzleloader. Look at me. Yes, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, man, we did it. 179. He walked a little closer. He was tending that doe, and I looked up and I saw the screen when he was filming. I was like, man, I got to get him. And I absolutely throttled him. He fell on the field. He didn't run 30 yards and fell over dead. Yes. First Iowa tag punch, baby. He's not going to be laying too far up here. I mean, he fell on film, so I can't let people put my hands around him. Iowa has been really, really, really good to me, and this year was no different. So, third day in and punched a tag. Let's go see him. There he lays. Man, what a toad. Wow. What a deer. Look at that shot. Holy cow, that deer's bigger than I thought he was. Look at the beam. Man. What a buck. Over that deer, look at that deer. Just tremendous beams, big mature buck. December the 7th, Pearl Harbor. Thank you for everybody that served for us and what you've done, because I'm here doing this, enjoying this. This was an awesome, awesome hunt tonight. I mean, probably what impacted me more than anything was the fact that buck here was actually tending a doe and almost bred her on film December the 7th. And deer season every year comes about. I literally dream about deer all year long. But more important this year in Iowa was about friends and family. And Chase and his family was gracious enough to come out and hang out with us here in Iowa again this year. Last year we had a blast. And you know, the whole family was here, Heidi, Keegan, everybody, Mike Fury, our good friend from Dead Ringer, we all have been here, Jason, Joe, just having fun and deer hunting. You know, we've had great meals, we've laughed, we've cried, and you know what? We didn't care if we killed a deer. We wanted to, obviously, but this is the icing on the cake. This is an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous big mature whitetail in Iowa.
I couldn't be any happier. Striker fire absolutely has blown my mind this year. It's a 179-yard shot. He honestly did not make it 30 yards and was done. And just a humbling experience. And as I've said it before, I'll say it again. I can't wait to come back next year and do it all over again. Big old buck. What a hunt.